Okay, so for this episode, I loved it. Had a lot going on actually, so there is going to be some sections to go over just to make this review flow a little smoother than expected. Before starting, please like and subscribe and tell me what did you thought about this episode. Now let's start off with poor Koichi. Dude tried to make a proper, he tried to make friends properly, attempting to show off his place because, they went to drink and stuff. They did fun college shenanigans. However, due to how creepy it looked for others, like his place, he got labeled as a creep by not just all of his classmates, but the entire damn school. So, poor dude. Dude only wanted to show off his place and instead got called a creep. Though, despite that, thanks to Pop Step and Knuckleduster constantly coming over and even inviting themselves in when he's not around to his place, he definitely is much happier than he was. Now, in regards to Koichi and Pop Step, I had mentioned in a previous video that I would think on whether these two would make a good couple or not, that honestly, they kind of would. Now I'm leaning 50% there. And that's a lot more because of their past history, with Koichi saving a young Pop Step, not realizing that it was her since he assumed that the kid he saved was a boy, which is both hilarious and sort of wholesome. But, if I had to give a definitive answer, yeah, I guess I kind of sort of root for it, but I can also see them as friends. I don't really see anything else other than that, but that's besides the point. The whole thing I definitely like outside of, love directions and stuff is seeing the double perspective of that day. That is so cool. Koichi missing his hero course test to save a kid and giving that kid one of his prized hoodies of All Might collection shows that, it's 1,000% sure that you should be a licensed hero, since he is more than just a capable hero. Now, in terms of Pop Step's perspective, it's cute seeing this side of her, that she is the Crawler's fan, the very first one, and definitely has been trying to find a way to first find him, and when she does, return his hoodie to him. And it's, which obviously when this happens, it will be obviously realized that she was the kid that he had saved, because he makes a point that he imagines that this kid will be a hero and will eventually refer to him in something which is so wholesome. This whole section is just wholesome. Now, the fact that she was close to telling him and handing back that hoodie, only for, Knuckleduster being there to completely cause her to implode in her tsundere attitude, it is just pretty entertaining. But seeing her also wear the hoodie, trying to get what he was saying about all the courage and all this other stuff, actually shows that, he might be onto something. Now, moving on to the villain of the episode, having a previous villain that they had defeated come back into the fray, meet up with the Miss Part-Time Villain here, and get a different version of Trigger, which honestly makes him somewhat stronger, but also smart when committing villainy, because unlike the last one, it was just completely brainless and just going at a lot. What would be the best term to put it? Kind of just going head straight, not really think after the fact, even though it's a drug. This one seems to at least give a little more interestingness in the sense of kind of getting them to be smarter, not just be brute forces that just throw shit around. And seeing also that Knuckleduster has a life and stuff to take care of, which surprises both the Crawler and Pop Step, kind of forces the two to have to take care of the situation on their own, which is intriguing since, the two wouldn't be able to actually do anything to stop this villain without Knuckleduster and his insane fighting strength and skills. It's still interesting seeing the strategy of Koichi, that trying to lure the villain away, and also him just being happy that someone got his new name right, since he was Mr. Nice Guy. And honestly, it would have been funny if this monster was like, "It's you, Mr. Nice Guy." I don't know. It would have been way too comical if he mentioned him by that name. But anyway, the whole point is Koichi is supposed to get this new villain away from the public, so uses himself as bait, while Pop Step goes and calls the police, or gets people to call the police, because they really don't have much firepower to do, jack shit here. Now, just as the villain manages to almost hurt Koichi, a new vigilante comes into play, and let me just say, this guy is no joke. We will get to him in a bit, but the situation de-escalates because the police is arriving to the scene, which causes everyone to, well, go like their own separate ways. And we move on to the next thing being a reunion with one of the Three Stooges that tried to harm both Koichi and Pop Step back in episode 1. To get into the context of this, basically the middle schoolers gave Pop Step a heads up, and well, it seemed like this guy, whenever we do see that it's him, the one of the three that were such a jackass in the first episode, like he seemed surprised that Knuckleduster wasn't with them. It almost seems like he wanted to speak with him since he noticed his absence, but it's unclear on what he was, well, thinking or was going to tell them, since Pop Step loses her damn cool, which is justifiable due to the shit that he and his friends put her and Koichi through. Like, dude, what the hell did you think was going to happen after you guys tried to harass both of them in different ways and then went on a fucking villain maniac arc? I guess that's the best way to put it. So he leaves, though Koichi was curious what this guy wanted to talk about, because I can guarantee you he probably was going to tell about Miss Part-Timer Villain. Now, backtracking aside to our new vigilante, dude is way more of a menace. Unlike with Knuckleduster, how he just beats the shit out of people almost to death, Koichi being just there to help people, and Pop Step mainly not being a vigilante per se, as she makes it clear in one of the episodes, but more of a celebrity of sorts. Or a pop star essentially. This dude is the Red Hood of the series. Dude is not hesitating to kill these people. They commit a crime, you are dead. And this catches the attention of Miss Part-Time Villain, and even manages to impress her before the episode ends. So overall, I definitely love this episode. Had its funny moments, obviously fun moments, and serious and wholesome moments, all in all. But to best describe this episode specifically is that it's a lot of wholesomeness, though it seems like we're moving away from that and into more serious shit, because, well, shit just got real. Because a character seemingly being killed by a vigilante, which will sure cause problems for our main cast, is something to be concerned about. But overall, 10 out of 10.